It's inevitable. What?
So sorry, sounds like you can't join me.
Well, I don't think I can see my friend in a while. A bit of a shame about it, seems like.
You share about that chest that makes things gold?
Did I tell him about the chest that makes things gold? No, I didn't.
Okay.
Why did I do
Thank you, narrator.
Like, no, I didn't. Oh, sorry.
And he's like, what? I'm like, no.
You keep doing that to the DM.
Did you tell him about the ore that makes things fly?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
If you don't have smithing,
How about this? Since we've been sitting in the bar for a while, I'll just go ahead and tell him and blab on about, how awesome like our adventures are. Also making sure to change anything negative into something positive. Or like if it's negative, you're like, but we conquered that. Do.
Roll charisma.
Oh, that's totally not a book.
It's not.
The whole time. I'm sitting here like, that's kind of a nice looking book. What the? Oh, it's not a book.
You thought this was a book.
I wasn't looking at that close. Come on, I didn't touch it.
It's not a book! Surprise!
Now the internet knows.
Now we know where to keep my dice. Thanks, Ray.
Jeez.
Now someone can keep their flask.
You like pick up your dice. Who was in the house? I don't know. I've been going all day. It's like,
I got 11 charisma. But I do
I'm not really
have,
trying to figure out that she's,
But I do have, let me see, leadership, which attracts cohorts and followers.
go ahead and roll that.
It's a feat.
Oh.
But it does, get me out of my funk
Do you perform?
a little bit.
No, I don't. I have, diplomacy's not gonna do anything. I have persuasive, +2 bluff checks, is +1 bluff checks.
Yes, roll bluff.
But thanks, I'm not trying.
You just told me you're bluffing everyone.
Not entirely.
There's a lot of truth.
It's not all full of shit. It's mostly full of shit.
I haven't seen them come in a while.
Oh, you know what's weird though? We changed my bluff to bargain. Should I still? It's still.
Roll a bargain then.
Okay.
Because she stopped bluffing. She just always wanted to make a deal with
20.
somebody.
Not natural.
Holy shit.
Partially feels like, alright.
More pickle juice for you.
Roll a 1.
You rolled a 1?
Wait, I don't roll a 1.
Yeah, you don't do it on 1.
You guys have to roll 20s.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't have travel.
I was gonna say that's not really you.
Yeah, thirsty.
Yeah, what's thirsty? I'll just take one.
I don't travel.
I'm just gonna drink this seawater and make some thirsty.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
5 minutes later, haven't had anything to drink in days.
I'm just the seawater and get thirsty over and over.
Well, you now have a crew.
Oh, in the bar?
Yeah, look at it.
Everybody in the bar is like,
What?
What did you do?
you didn't say.
Yeah.
The bartender's like, this ale you talk about, huh?
It's like, well,
You didn't have a whole tavern of this stuff?
It's like, can I get some sock water?
You need to tell me you actually
That's the drink
serve
of choice
people.
of my people.
that's the drink of choice of my people.
So basically, everyone in that bar 100% believes you and is now a part of your crew. You have one fully stocked ship.
Yeah, we're not on the ship yet. Woo.
Yeah, right?
We're like, how am I gonna ever get over there?
Like, well, that's
Reel it in!
Well, we all know how you're gonna get them in there.
Shanghai?
I didn't.
I'm pretty sure you excluded some things about your personal self.
Yeah,
yeah,
Didn't quite move.
Not to roll anything to
And then she slept with all of them.
You can roll a disposal if you
I don't think you wanted to.
you don't want to disbelieve them.
I mean,
It's a nice. If anything, it was a great story, and you're a dwarf. You enjoy the crap out of the story. True or false? You kind of get.
I'm drinking ale and listening to a story.
you know a storyteller, so you get some sense of truth and some sense of but you just enjoyed it anyway.
Yeah, I was like,
For some reason, it just makes me think of Barrett.
Yeah.
Finished all my ale by the time she was finished. It was
Yeah, and
like,
you've heard stories of things that are like tougher than steel, And so you're like, if I stay with her, I can test my own metal, basically.
Metal that makes ships fly.
Yep.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else I should.
Oh, shit, that's a lot.
I got a bunch of goofy stuff that I thought would be fun.
You harp over there? What?
No, I'd like have a thimble.
What? That's like your mug.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that would be a little too big for you.
Get really messed up on them.
Like your bath. You carry on your bath and pour it in.
Swear to God, if I can catch you for half this one.
No, do you know what? I thought that would happen. I maxed out my escape artist.
Man, what?
Actually, you don't need that. So now if someone actually puts you in the jar, you can break free with your spells and your escape trap.
I can just imagine someone trying to. Where the hell?
How'd you get behind my head? How do you keep doing that? Like, nope, sorry. Nope, not happening.
I mean, it just seems something goofy that would.
I'm coming after you here, and I gotta go. Cool. What? God, VMAX sleight of hand, you're gonna just steal everything and get away all the time.
I'll just turn invisible and steal whatever I want.
Well, but it'd be hilarious to see you before you disappear. Like,
Yeah. Hello. So. So for weapons, should I put either a bow or like a cat-mounted sling, or both, or what?
A cat-mounted sling. How are you gonna actually shoot?
so cat.
It's a really small sling then. If it's a sling the size of the cat, you
Yeah.
won't be able to use it.
He's got telekinesis. He can use it.
Gravity. He's not an idiot. He's not even thinking.
Alright, you can have a. What do you want? A sling or.
Slingshot.
Yeah, a slingshot or like some type of firing mechanism. A bolt or a crossbow, or you just want the sling.
While I was sitting there, I was like thinking, like just finding stuff. And, I mean, I was range attack either way. That's what I wanted to go with.
Alright, you can have your slingshot attached to the cat.
But I just thought it would be funny.
Ambrosius, get back here. Ambrosius!
And
Do you have handle animal?
I maxed out handle animal.
Do you have ride?
No,
Oh, bummer. How are you gonna ride your cat?
I wasn't. Maybe I should.
Well, there's a stand behind it, just use him as an artillery. He's loading him and he just fires it.
So you're not technically riding your cat.
Well, I've never actually rode anything before, so I didn't.
He
even
just
think
wings
about
the
that.
fly.
We know you've never rode anything. That's why you're sitting here playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, that's good.
We're not gonna be
Going home! I'm taking my dice and I'm going home!
I have a question about.
Yeah, she's got me hooked.
Oh, fuck it.
Yeah, because something else I'll do up there. Sales. 5, 10, 10, So your crew entitles 170 people.
Oh, really?
One full ass ship.
Oh, shit. Okay.
There's 48 in the
Because
gun room.
it's a bigger ship now, right?
It's 48 in the gun room. There's 48 in the row room. There's 54 on deck. There's 20 in the base. the bottom of it.
Give me that.
Well, it doesn't actually say where they went to. I
Okay,
just
well,
wrote down where it
You're
went
going
to.
a bit too round. Alright.
It would be 171, but it's -1 for right now.
Oh, is it? Oh no! I have no idea what that means.
Alright, if we want
Oh,
to
yeah,
say
yeah,
we're
yeah.
just convinced he's
Um,
alright.
Okay, let me see. Thomas, Joshua, Mark still there?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it basically the same ship layout? It's just
Yep.
bigger? Okay. So let me transfer. Oh,
Well, it's
also,
the same size. You had a really big ship.
my paper says full crew is 50 people.
Oh.
That's why I'm thinking it's a bigger ship now.
They're all smaller people now.
Well, see, it said full crew equals 50 people, but at the time I had 59 people. So
yeah,
I was
working
over.
comfortably. Yeah. Well, yeah, the old paperwork. It looks a lot bigger now.
Okay. It's roomier.
Yeah.
It's the suite.
It went from an overview more to I'm standing on the deck and it's a really big
But
ship.
we
On a
realized
boat.
we were not utilizing one entire level.
You wasn't. Yeah, people shift from the gun room down to the room when you
There, I took a little out of bluff and gave you some bluff and perception and gave you some bright.
Castle inventory, it was all in the shop. Is it all gone then? Or it was all restaurant or tavern or whatever, right? When it exploded?
Yeah.
So everything's gone?
Everything that was on the ship originally is on the ship. Everything that wasn't on the ship originally is not on the ship.
Although you still have an entire cart full of booze, I don't know what you did with.
That's been wagon cart over there.
Okay.
Oh, so the stuff that was in the so the stuff that was in the bottom of the shop.
I just
Well,
thought
that's what I'm asking.
funny.
Like, what? Because
for
they
the
were
feet,
taking
since
stuff
we're already in
away.
Yeah, they took a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Is it now
So-
combat?
So the stuff
You
you
can roll
used to have all
a
that
right
stuff.
animal.
You took a lot of
your,
stuff.
Okay, and I
as your
still
AC.
have all the horses and the carts and stuff. Okay.
That's
Ridiculous.
why you have to
20.
keep them
You
taken
can't
care
hit me, you're my cat.
So I don't have to worry about erasing that then.
So like Chris Griffin.
You can't hit me or my cat. I wish I was thinking about that a little earlier. 'Cause that was one of the feats I saw that I thought was cool.
And your new head guy, which would be his name is Jim. He's your food/bartender.
Okay, cool. So Jim takes care of feeding everyone.
And getting them drunk.
Sweet.
I can telekinesis 200 pounds, so I can just have my cat floating there in the air and just.
And the abuse begins.
Mark is cleanup lead. Well, I guess I'll ask him when I get on the ship because I don't think Joshua was in charge of cannon, row, and catapult and stuff like that. Like I think Mark should have something to do with that since he actually knows how to fix stuff. Like is cleanup also maintenance? Like fixing things?
You can make it that.
Okay. I'll have a talk with him.
It's like, wait a second, why is my guy that repairs this stuff all in this detail?
Yeah. Like, why are you cleaning up shit when you like make our ship fly? What did I do?
Sounds like Colton. I mean, some other weird place that I don't know I'll work at.
And
You know what would have been a funny feat to take with this? Melted combat. You can roll a right animal for your AC when you're attacked.
Makes sense.
Hmm?
It makes sense.
Yeah.
okay. And then you said okay. There's how many and what?
Alright, once everyone. You have to make it once everyone.
Oh shit, that's what I forgot
The water.
to do. Yep. I cut it off as soon as we start playing.
I realized I was like, what? Like, is it raining? And I'm like, no.
On the top of the ship is 54 people. There's people mounting on all three of your masts. There's people mounting the
Oh, right.
where you stare at,
Okay.
and there's people mounting the catapults, the ties and stuff all around the top.
Okay.
You know, all the busy work cleaning up and stuff. And 48.
I think this is what
48.
Sammy has been doing.
And 20.
I think this is what Sammy and them have been doing for 5 years while you were gone.
Doing what?
Building things up.
Measure.
All it took was you nearly dying.
And so after you guys are spinning around, did you get those numbers?
Yeah, but I don't know what they're for.
The 20 is the very bottom, where all the storage and stuff is. And your small little lagoon that holds smaller ships inside of it.
Okay.
The 48, first one is the cannon room, and then the second 40 is the row room.
Okay, that means I'll have.
And then you guys pull up, and then you roll around, and also you see the front end of the ship just start opening up, and it basically swallows it into a rowboat, and then it closes. Yeah. Then it's quite a while, and then one little, you guys hear footsteps, and then a little torch is lit at the end of the stairwell. Actually, that's just
Wait, who's this? Oh.
Okay, a torch is lit. And then you see this little dwarf walking around, moving shutters, opening up, bringing light to the place. The light starts shining up and goes over, puts the torch out. Actually, he doesn't even need a torch. He actually goes and you see him, sees his windows start opening up, his light starts appearing in the bottom of the ship.
Dude, do you have anything else to eat around here besides fish? Please.
Who might you guys be?
I can't speak for these other dudes, but my name's Brogar, or Wave Rider.
Really?
Yeah, totally. And I've been stuck on this little tiny boat. I need a razor and a shower and some new companions before I murder these guys.
And I need for him to have a shower. Really bad.
That's sweet.
I need for him to have a shower.
Oh, we have to get you some helium.
It's so easy.
You hear that?
Constantly.
Great.
Is that okay
Little
for
pixie light
possessions?
right there.
I can't think of it. I'm trying to think of other stuff that he might carry, but
Oh, what is it? Is jelly beans? Okay.
yeah,
15
Yeah.
jelly beans.
yeah, 15 jelly beans.
One of those little faggots for them. When they're not stealing our stuff, they're actually pretty nice. Some of them.
Okay.
So I figure the way
Wow.
I work this is,
Food isn't free on this ship, as you know.
oh, dude, you need a.
Hired.
Obviously, you need somebody to go ahead and fix this boat.
I think I've done a mighty fine job with the tools I had.
I think he's done a
not
fine job too.
sinking. But you see that.
Was it a bluff?
No,
Okay.
no, 3, 6, no, 25 and 6 is a 31. See that crack running down that over there? You need to fix that soon.
31.
Seems you have an eye for architecture.
Nice. That's what you rolled into.
I did the exact same thing the last time somebody was doing a pirate campaign. I went ahead and like a professional sailor. I went ahead and went around and fixed everything on the boat when I first got there. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Shooting for bosun's mate? Why? Alright. I get a bigger share of the treasure that way. Why do you ask?
Well, go to the deck, grab a mop. There'll be some grub in about 3 hours. And it
Actual
turns,
food instead of a grub. I don't like grubs.
They pick on me.
you hear that?
Constantly.
He turns to the other fellas in the boat, and then he says, "You there? Work ain't. I mean, living here ain't free. You're gonna have to work if you want to stay on this boat." And then he explains again that you heard for a bazillion times. He's sitting back there, going like this as he's about finding these guys who went onto the land and unleashed chaos and demons and
Oh,
destruction
hell.
in their wake.
I just realized you walked over their boat too.
He says,
You were in typhoon.
It'd be good.
And he says, "This might help." And he reaches around, a little sack he pulls out, and tosses it on there, and just gems and stuff falls out. That's all I have. I did say it wasn't free. Welcome aboard. Takes the sack.
Dude, where did we drown to?
It's okay, I took all his jelly beans.
Those were jelly beans. Those were precious. Precious.
Roll sleight of hand.
You so couch
You now no longer have those 15 jelly beans. And the guy's watching out for you, and those weren't jelly beans. Those were precious gemstones.
But I want jelly beans.
Hey, if you didn't roll a 1, you would have actually,
Pickle trap.
got something good out of that. You really would have.
Done.
I know, right?
Dun dun dun.
Here it comes.
Delicious.
Chase it with whiskey.
That's actually what should be doing with this.
Actually, I think. what
Although the
was it?
dehydration level in this room would be high.
Oh yeah.
I think it was vodka or something that we did a shot of that and then chase it with pickle juice and you can't taste anything.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
They call it
Tequila, you
Man, we'll go use the
tequila.
restroom. I pissed dust.
Like I said,
Whoa.
Yeah.
yeah.
Shake it out, not shake it
Smell
off.
grimy.
It's the same thing as whenever you go ahead and do the whole like lick the salt, then take a shot of lemon or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
drinking a shot of pickle juice will have the exact same effect.
Alright, you two, come aboard.
So basically, we have a 5-gallon thing of chaser.
Pretty much.
Right.
Who lives in the
What should I do with
fire
the-
and the sea?
Or do I even need a sheet for him?
Yeah, that'll work. Give me a minute. Just, is that food? He turns and looks at you.
Try and touch it and I'll feed you to it.
Well, if it's not yours, and
It
the
likes
guy,
grumpy
the
stuff.
guy shook his head. It's not yours.
That's mine. That's mine.
See a little fairy light floating on the cat?
Don't touch it.
It never
You can't
shuts
have
up.
it. It's mine.
I guess it'll just stay on the boat. If it gets on this boat, then it's mine.
If you can,
Make it float
pussycats are
constantly.
quitting.
Make it float constantly. It's never on the
And he said,
boat.
well, come on. So you guys start working, and then he basically brings up shark meat and
Shark meat. Hoo ha ha.
shark meat and ale. Brings it up there. Guys, work hard. Enjoy. And then, so you guys in your tavern with all your people. You just write down the number of people that's actually following through the town.
Hi ho. Hi ho. Let's to the ship we go.
So you still have shop.
It's a life of slavery.
You guys reach the dock.
As a walk, after you fight bigger, badder things than what we've already just faced.
Sure.
Well, I'm partially a master of armors, and if you'll have me on your crew, I can probably make you some pretty exquisite things for you and your crew members in case things get tough. Only if you're interested, though.
Brother.
I just figured something out.
Brother.
I'm pretty sure maybe Mark is our guy who makes a lot of our stuff. But he might need some
Hired hand.
help from people that actually know what
Just
they're
wood
doing.
right. That's awesome.
He is master of armor. He actually does just make armors and
You knock on the wood,
Mhm.
partially.
and it's from It's not as old as that piece of wood that one guy said he was gonna give you, but it's from that same almost era that you knock on a piece of wood. And
Where did you
find it.
guys get this boat?
This boat's been scavenged and made many years ago.
Yeah, where?
All
Where did it
over.
Ray, I have a question.
It started on the continent of Carnassus, and he's like, that's like over 10 years by sea.
No, it's not. We're in Carnassus.
The continent
Yeah.
of Carnassus. My computer's down. The names will change. There's a different continent where you guys came from.
Where this
Yeah, I
garbage
didn't-
cat came from.
Everywhere where you ended up with, on that time with the thing, and the name will change later.
Yes.
Fix it later.
Around the world and back again.
Everyone's gonna have a mind flashing. Oh, that's one.
The how many
I told you, we've
from
seen
the
the
bar,
grizzly and we
how
were
many
mowing.
barrels of ale did they bring over?
Cause yeah, if they're coming on the ship, it's like hi ho, hi ho.
I would say on him, and you guys stop by the warehouse on the way over there so you can get the rest of this stuff. Because he has shipments that he has and gets put over there. I'd say 300 barrels of ale.
Okay, is it like a particular ale? It's not the sea. We don't have any more CBD.
Yeah.
Okay, because that was well, except for in that bottle that I have, but we don't have any barrels of it. So 300 of Mark's ale or something like that.
Jim's out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. Even though Mark was the one that was brewing it down below.
That's different now.
Oh,
That's
okay.
from your place. I thought you were talking about the guys you guys are walking with.
Hey, Jim's.
Well, I'm saying like on the ship, because all the stuff that they took from the bar.
Yeah.
What alcohol did they bring?
Jeez. Yeah, you got about 600 barrels of Mark's ale.
Okay. Wait, so I'm bringing ale with me right now?
Yeah.
Well, he's going with you. He's taking his stuff with him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see. I thought Jim was the bartender from my bar that exploded.
No, he's dead.
That fucker's dead.
No,
He's dead in the ground and he
Okay,
forget.
so we got 600 barrels of Mark's stuff,
March Harmon.
and and you said 300 barrels of Jim. Not
Jim
Jim.
Beam.
What should I write for my damage?
It varies.
Okay.
It's your concentration roll plus your.
Basically, we don't run
Charisma.
out this time.
Okay.
Is what you're saying.
So that'll be the damage, like roll concentration plus charisma.
Yep.
Okay.
Because you're using your spells with your gravity. Am I correct?
Yeah,
That's your gravity spell. If you
Yeah, I was
just
gonna
use-
like take a little marble, put it in there, and sling it, and make it feel like it was a boulder hitting me or something like that.
Yeah. So when you
Yeah.
attack, you're using spells.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when you want to do your 200 pounds just throwing things at people, you're gonna use a 1d6 plus your charisma modifier. So that can technically be your attack.
So 1d. So
1d6 plus your charisma modifier. And it depends on what you pick up. So it could be up to, I think, almost 3d6. So from 1 to 3d6. Depending on what you pick up and throw using your 200-pound freebie Kellinet telekinesis thing that you have.
So were you having us travel to the shore? Because we don't even need to do that.
Her ability.
Because I'm assuming that it's the same ship, right? So
Yeah.
my gate should still be on it.
Yes, because you have a gate that you put on the cart. So you actually have a gate on the ship.
Okay, so it's the gate from the cart then?
Yeah.
Remember, didn't you? I was like,
Yeah, because all of our king rings,
well,
keys
the
were
rings
gone,
were
yeah.
gone, so I was like,
All of our
okay,
rings
the
were gone.
keys were gone. I was like, wait a
Yeah.
minute. Ooh. She's gonna have to reforge everything.
Carriage. Okay. So that's the only one that. Okay, so, I'm gonna have to remember that. Then I'll pretend it's in the captain's quarters now. Make it easy. Or I mean, once I get there, whatever.
everyone comes out of the captain. What are these guys?
Filing out.
Alright, everyone out. This is awkward, Captain. This is very awkward. Every guy is walking out of your room.
Okay, and so the
Oh, you actually have you have 20 female crew members.
Hey, I wasn't part of that part, alright?
you're like, I'm guy. I'm not girl.
Finally,
I'm not
like-
one of the.
I was like, wait, dang, all still guys.
I know,
huh?
Yeah.
This is her personal guard.
This is getting real rapey. It was,
Well,
it
now,
was
here's the
50,
important part,
58
though,
men
Ray.
before.
What's the
That was
charisma?
rapey. This is.
Oh, that's the charisma of all the girls.
I know they're gonna ask what's the age. Don't know.
Oh!
It is what I said, 50. I wasn't saying I could just make the 70. I mean, you have 100 guys and 70
Wait,
females.
it's 50? You said 20.
20. Oh, yes, 20.
Okay.
20. It's a lower end. You felt that. It's the lower end.
20 females.
The female charisma to normal people is probably like a 1 or 2. But to these guys that have never seen women for as long as they've been out there. Which is like,
Well, I
Well,
mean,
no,
it's,
they
half,
still
it's,
have
half,
the
it's about half the crew. I mean, half of them, they're mer people. And like, there's, I mean, some of them are like the original crew, but not very many.
yeah. And they're all brainwashed and set inside the cabin, so they've seen girls.
Yeah.
But after a while, their charisma will go up.
Yeah, well.
Give him a bath. +2 charisma.
They're really like, by the time they hit another port, like -2, but everyone there's like, man, they're like a 4. So look at them.
The Raptor Rider's gonna be like, yes!
Yes! Finally! You came through for us, Captain. I knew you would. I knew you would.
We'll follow you to the end of the earth now.
Yeah, you will, because that's actually where we're heading. Head to the expo!
Didn't we already do that once?
No,
It's over! Round 2, let's go.
we hit the halfway point.
Well, they did say try harder, right?
They do. So this
Something
time,
completely
this
different.
time,
You're already fucked up, so.
and like we can't even make the boat fly anymore, so once we get close to the end, everybody jump up. Everybody jump!
We jumped the gorge! We jumped the gorge!
Everybody in the back!
We all hit a little voice. Good job.